This story will break your heart and heal it at the same time. Bear, a 130-pound pit bull who thinks he's a lapdog, and Chewy, a traumatized rescue who didn't trust humans anymore. What happened when they met changed everything. You need to see this. Bear was already our world. This massive, gentle giant had been with us for 3 years, stealing socks from every guest and hiding them in the backyard like buried treasure. He would curl up on the couch, all 130 pounds of him, convinced he was the size of a chihuahua. Every morning, he'd bring his favorite squeaky toy to wake us up, his tail wagging so hard it would knock over anything in its path. But something was missing. Bear had so much love to give, and we knew there was space for another soul. That's when we found Chewy. Actually, found isn't the right word. It was more like destiny pushed us together. I wasn't looking for another dog. Between my 3 jobs and barely having time to breathe, adopting a second pit bull seemed impossible. But one evening, scrolling through my phone after a long shift, I saw a video. A pit bull running in tiny circles on a cramped apartment balcony. The caption said the family needed to rehome him urgently. They just had a baby and there was no space. My heart sank watching him. You could see it in his eyes. Confusion, sadness. A dog who didn't understand why his world was shrinking. I showed the video to my partner. "Just look," I said. "We're only looking." But deep down, I already knew. That voice inside whispered, "He's yours." The next day, we contacted the family. When we arrived, Chewy was hiding behind a couch. He wouldn't come out. His owners tried calling him, shaking a treat bag. Nothing worked. Finally, I sat on the floor and waited. 5 minutes passed. 10. Then slowly, a gray nose poked out. Those eyes looked right through me, and I knew at that moment this dog was coming home with us. But here's the thing. I'm noticing some of you are still watching without hitting that subscribe button. If Chewy's story is already touching your heart, imagine the dozens of other rescue tales we're about to share. Don't let the algorithm hide these stories from you. Hit subscribe now. Trust me, you'll want to see what happens next. The first night with Chewy was devastating. He wouldn't eat, wouldn't walk. Every sound made him flinch, like the world was about to collapse on him again. We fed him while he was still on the bed because putting him on the floor felt too overwhelming. He just curled into the smallest ball possible for a 70-pound dog and stared at the wall. The shelter had told us he'd spent a month there, and not a single person stopped to look at him. People walked right past his kennel like he was invisible. And then there was Bear, our big, goofy, sock-stealing bear who had no idea his life was about to change. We knew introducing them had to be done carefully, so we arranged a neutral meeting at a local park. My hands were shaking the entire drive there. What if they didn't get along? What if Chewy was too scared? But the moment Bear saw Chewy, everything shifted. Bear walked up slowly, his tail in a low, friendly wag. He didn't bark, didn't jump. He just approached Chewy with this calm, almost knowing energy, like he understood exactly what this dog had been through. Chewy froze at first, his body tense, ready to run. But Bear lay down, right there in the grass. He made himself smaller, less intimidating. And then he did something that made us both cry. He dropped his favorite toy, the one he never shares with anyone, right at Chewy's feet, as if to say, "It's okay, brother. You're safe now." From that moment, they were inseparable. Every morning starts the same way. Bear wakes up first and gently nudges Chewy with his nose. Then he brings that same toy, and they have their quiet ritual. They don't play rough, they just exist together in this peaceful bubble of understanding. When Chewy has a bad day, when the old fears creep back in, Bear knows. He'll sit next to him, press his body close, and just be there. No noise, no fuss, just presence. Now, here's something I want you to think about. Some people say pit bulls are dangerous, that they're aggressive, unpredictable, not safe around families. Others say they're the most loyal, loving, misunderstood breed that exists. Two completely opposite views. So which is it? Looking at Bear and Chewy, I see two dogs who were given a chance, given love, and who give it back tenfold every single day. What do you think? Are pit bulls the problem, or are we? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I genuinely want to know where you stand on this.
Chewy has transformed in ways we never imagined possible. That scared, trembling dog who hid behind couches now greets us at the door with the biggest smile. He's learned to play. He's learned to trust. There are still moments when a loud noise makes him pause, when you can see the shadow of his past flicker across his face. But then, Bear's there, always there. You know what Chewy does now that absolutely destroys me? When I come home after a horrible day, when medical school is crushing me and I feel like I can't breathe, Chewy walks up and rests his head on my lap. He doesn't ask for anything, he just gives. That quiet, steady comfort that says, I know what it's like to hurt, but we're going to be okay. And Bear? Bear is still our sunshine, still stealing socks, still convinced he's a tiny lapdog, still filling every room with light. But now he has a purpose beyond just being loved. He's a healer. He's teaching Chewy that the world can be good again. Every time they curl up together on the couch, every time they share a meal, every time they run through the backyard like two puppies who've forgotten they're supposed to be grown dogs, I see proof that love is the most powerful medicine that exists. Their friendship isn't just cute. It's a reminder that second chances matter, that patience matters, that sometimes the broken pieces fit together better than anything new ever could. Chewy didn't need a perfect home. He needed Bear. And Bear didn't need another toy or another treat. He needed Chewy. They completed each other in a way that none of us saw coming. If this story made you feel something, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to remember that hope is real. Like this video so more people can see what rescue really looks like. And subscribe because Bear and Chewy's journey is far from over. Before you go, answer me this. What's the most important thing a rescue animal ever taught you? One sentence. That's all I need.